welcome to the weekend and Happy New Year, everyone. Have you got your head around the fact that it's 2023? No, me neither. But welcome to our favourite show of the week, Weekend Extra. And coming up this week, we've got the mighty showstopper with an exclusive saving for you, but just for this weekend, so don't move a muscle. It's a Royal Caribbean adventure for this November. We have got the latest cruise news with Mr. P, and he tells me he's got news on launches for this year. Maybe a new ship or two, maybe more than two actually. Spin and Win is back. Will this wheel give up a cruise this week? Come on, it's got to happen, hasn't it? We'll try. Everyone's a winner, no matter what. Plus, my inbox is bursting with your questions, so I'll be on duty later. I've got my happy to help badge on. Guest Services is with us a little bit later. But let's start with the offer you've all been waiting for, the showstopper. The showstopper, of course, is that special deal, which is good for just this weekend with an extra saving on it as well. We mentioned at the top of the show, it's Royal Caribbean, and what a treat this one as well. Panama Canal, Costa Rica and Mexico from Miami. It's 16 nights all told and goes on the 6th of November. We're going to fly you out to Miami first and you get a one-night stay to put your shades on, sit on that beach and just... get a bit of a tan with the beautiful people. And it's an amazing place. Actually, Joe's just been to Miami and had an amazing time out there. I was so jealous of the pictures. Then we've got 2 weeks of cruising on Serenade of the Seas with Royal Caribbean, part of the Radiance class. So she's a sister ship to Brilliance, who I was lucky enough to cruise on a few years back. Absolutely beautiful. One of the smaller Royal Caribbean ships, actually, is just that little bit more intimate as well. It's all about the service, but still all about that wonderful Royal Caribbean experience as well. You are going to love it. The great big dining room, the fabulous shows every night of your cruise, of course, as well. You've got speciality dining and so much more. And here's where you're cruising to. So out of Miami to Cozumel, to Georgetown in Grand Cayman, to Cartagena in Colombia, through the Panama Canal to Punta Arenas in Costa Rica, also through to Mexico in Huatulco, a few days at sea and back into LA. Oh, actually, you didn't start in LA, did you? So you started in Miami and you end in LA and then fly back to the UK. This is quite a nice little holiday, isn't it, for November as well? Now, this holiday was already reduced on our website to an incredible 1,849 per person, which is pretty good. We could leave it at that. But no. If you book this weekend and you quote extra 4, that's this weekend's code, it's yours from Drop the Balls, Mr. P. 1,749 per person. So you are saving £100 each on this one. It's absolutely brilliant. And of course, if you wanted to extend your stay, so have more time in Miami, or now the cruise ends in LA, you want some time there as well, then again, you can talk to the team on this one. Let's have a little look at the details then, shall we? Because this is one incredible offer. So you've got 14 nights on Serenade of the Seas there. You've got your one-night hotel stay in Miami as it stands as well, included in that price tag. If you wanted longer in Miami, or that cruise ends in LA, if you want some time there as well, talk to the team. But that offer right now, normally, and it's only just been reduced, by the way, to 1,849 per person, but exclusively for you, for this show, for this weekend, quote extra 4 and you'll save an extra £100 each, taking it down to just 1,749 per person. If you want more details, by the way, two things. You can go to the website, Cruise1st.tv, after the show, obviously, and pop in RCI 382, or of course, you can just call our team on 0800 953 4700. And I'll bring you the details later anyway, which is brilliant. Now, still to come in this show, one of you. I am spinning this wheel for one of you and keeping both fingers crossed that we can get you a fabulous prize, maybe even a free cruise as well. But before all of that, Mr. P, who's normally in here, is now full screen for you with the latest cruise news.
First up this week, 2023 is set to be another bumper year for cruising, especially when it comes to new cruise ships. Over the next 12 months, there's set to be 19 new launches across the globe, and our top highlights include the third ship for Virgin Voyages, Resilient Lady, who launches in May. MSC Cruises will welcome their newest LNG-powered ship, MSC Eureka, in June, the first ship for MSC that features striking artwork across its hull. Norwegian Cruise Line will welcome their second Prima-class ship to their fleet, the Norwegian Viva, in August, and the fun is set to get bigger and better with Carnival Cruise Line in December as the Carnival Jubilee takes to the seas. It'll be followed by Celebrity Ascent, the latest Edge-class ship for Celebrity Cruises, and then the newest, biggest cruise ship in the world, Icon of the Seas, is set to launch before the end of the year. MSC Cruises last month welcomed the brand new MSC Seascape to its growing fleet. The ship's official naming ceremony took place in New York, which is set to be a new home port for MSC from April. The ship itself pays tribute to the Big Apple with a 3-metre-high replica of the Statue of Liberty, as well as an expansive retail and entertainment area aptly named Times Square, where a massive LED wall spanning 4 decks displays the iconic Manhattan skyline that changes from day to night.
She looks fabulous, doesn't she? And MSC Seascape is cruising the Caribbean from Miami for the whole of this year and into next as well, which is brilliant news. Right, it's time to make a winner right now. Fingers crossed. It's time to spin and win. Right, this is my favourite part of the show because I get to be very, very nosy as well. And we're going down to Cornwall, which is where I spent some time over Christmas as well. And David should be there, and you're in Tintagel, I think, near there, aren't you, David?
Yeah, we're just outside Tintagel.
Fabulous.
Yeah, nice to speak to you, Derek.
Lovely part of the world. Lovely to speak to you as well. A seasoned cruiser, I believe, David?
Yeah, we've done quite a few cruises, around about 15 over, we try to do one a year, thereabouts. We've done a couple of years where we've done 2, and we've done some where we've done none at all, but roughly one a year.
Amazing. And you're doing one next week, I believe?
Next week, yeah, really, really exciting. We're flying out to Buenos Aires next week, spending a few days there, and then we're getting on the Celebrity Infinity and sailing down to Antarctica, which I'm hoping will be really amazing, and then back through various places, Ushuaia and Falkland Islands, and then back into Buenos Aires. 2 weeks on the cruise. Really looking forward to it. Amazing.
I want a full report when you get back as well. And listen, this picture you've sent us as well, where's this? It looks a bit familiar. I feel like I've seen it on one of our pictures before.
Yeah, I think you've done some shots from there. It's Hobbiton in New Zealand, near Tauranga. So in 2020, literally just before the pandemic hit, we flew out to Melbourne and then did a few days there and a 2 weeks cruise from Melbourne, Sydney, and then all around New Zealand. And one of the stops was Tauranga, and from there we went to Hobbiton, which was where they made Lord of the Rings.
And you had to do it. And was it brilliant?
We had to. It was absolutely fantastic.
Good stuff.
It was really good.
Right, I'm glad to hear it. Listen, I'm going to make you a winner right now. Are you ready? Let's see if we can make this happen. Remember, my wheel is full of prizes. Let's see where we land today then, shall we? And here we go. It's all very, very exciting. And you have won. Oh, do you know what? We're on the cusp there. We're on the cusp. Would you like a future cruise voucher or an I Love Cruising T-shirt?
Well, as we use Cruise1st all the time, I'd love a future cruise voucher.
Future cruise voucher it is, David. Congratulations. Give my love to lovely Cornwall and enjoy your wonderful cruise. And I want full reports when you get back. Great to speak to you.
Will do.
Well
Thank
done.
You, Derek.
Congratulations. Thank you so much, David. And listen, I want you spinning this wheel as well. Email me right now with your details and a pic of you on holiday. studio@cruise1st.tv. Right, it's time to check my inbox right now and help you out. It's guest services. Right, OK, I'm ready. Open the inbox, please, Mr. P. Let's see what we've got this week, shall we? From Margaret in Durham. Listen, let's look at the text size here. I know I need the specs, but come on. From Margaret in Durham, she says, Dear Derek, we're cruising to Spain and France with our 2 grandchildren on Anthem this summer. We can't wait. It's our first time cruising with the little ones. Do you know if Royal Caribbean have a drinks package for kids? Yes, they do. It's called the Classic Soda Package. It's about £12 a day if you buy it on board. And you can sometimes get the packages cheaper if you pre-order them before you actually go. So it's unlimited soft drinks, and you also get a souvenir souvenir cup for them as well. And your grandchildren, by the way, they're just going to absolutely love everything that is on Anthem. Right, let's go to another one of your emails. This one from Dave in Aylesbury, who says, Derek, you always say no question is a silly question, so here's one for you. When cruise lines such as P&O say there is no tipping, are they just being polite and tips are all still expected? No, actually, when they say that the tips are included, they are absolutely included. But if there's someone in particular you want to recognise, then absolutely feel free to do that. I'm sure that they will more than appreciate that. But when they are included, they are included, which at the moment is P&O Cruises and indeed on MSC as well. Right, another quick one then. Who have we got now? Laura and Pete. Hello, Laura and Pete. Hi, Derek. We're always watching the Cruise1st TV channel and we love the new weekend specials. But we were curious. What is that statue on your desk? Statue? Oh, you mean that? Apparently it's me. Richard on camera 1, 2 and 3 seems to think it looks a bit more like Gareth Gates, but apparently it's me in caricature. You know what, we might add it as a prize to the wheel one day, but allegedly I might have looked like that at one point in time. There you go. Listen, get your emails in, studio@cruise1st.tv, and that is your guest services email if there's anything that I can help you with. Now, in the meantime, we've got a little reminder of this weekend's showstopper then, and it's a cracker for this weekend. It's a Panama Canal, Costa Rica and Mexico package from Miami. So on this one then, we fly out to Miami on the 6th of November and we start with a one-night hotel stay in Miami, which looks very, very glamorous. Joe's just been over the last few weeks, actually. The pictures, they were brilliant. Then we've got 2 weeks of cruising on Serenade of the Seas with Royal Caribbean. Now, of course, you know Royal Caribbean. This is one of their smaller ships, actually, which is brilliant for this kind of cruise. Brilliant 2-week cruise, which you're going to love. Fantastic entertainment on board, of course. The famous range of restaurants and cuisines there are available with Royal Caribbean as well. So you just want something quick and casual, you can. If you want specialty dining, it's there for you as well. You've got things like Izumi there, Chef's Table and lots more. And here's where we're cruising to as well for 2 weeks as well. Brilliant. Cozumel, Grand Cayman, Cartagena in Colombia, through the Panama Canal to Punta Arenas in Costa Rica, Huatulco in Mexico, and this cruise actually finishes in Los Angeles, and that's where we fly back to the UK. Now, this offer had just been reduced to 1849 already. It's just had a reduction, but for you, my lovely people, just for this weekend, if you quote extra 4, you're going to make an extra saving of £100 per person, taking the price down for you to just 1749 per person, which is brilliant. And again, as you can see on the screen there, if you want to extend your stay in Miami, which is where you start the cruise, or LA, which is where you finish the cruise, then you can. Remember, you've got your one night in Miami already, but if you want to make that more, you can. And if you want to add a stay in LA at the end, again, speak to the team. We can make that happen. 0800 953 4700. And if you want to see more details of the offer, just go onto our website, cruise1st.tv, and pop in that reference RCI 382, and you'll see all the details pop up there in front of you, which is amazing. I tell you what, that's a brilliant, brilliant showstopper. Listen, if you've got any ideas for showstoppers, if there's a particular type of offer you want me to go and see, if I can get a showstopper from the team, challenge you, then get in touch. I would love to hear from you. In fact, there's loads of reasons to get in touch with me because I want to hear from you for guest services. So you heard some of the questions that came up earlier in the show. If you've got any cruising questions, no matter how tiny or how big those questions are, how silly you think the questions are, listen, drop me an email. You've got all my contact details down here, studio@cruise1st.tv. Also, I want to be spinning this wheel for you as well, because on this wheel, there is a chance to win a cruise, and it's got to come up. For instance, if I was spinning it right now, I wonder what I'd win. Let's have a look. You know what's going to happen now. I'm going to win the cruise, aren't I? Oh, it's a cruise magazine subscription, but I was only one away from the free cruise, and I want to spin this wheel for you. So drop me an email, studio@cruise1st.tv. Put your name, your contact details, and a picture of you on holiday. Right, I'm going to carry on spinning my wheel and see if I can win myself a cruise. Hopefully, I'll be able to win one for one of you next weekend. Whatever you are up to, enjoy the rest of your weekend. The menu's coming up in just a second, and I will see you soon. Lots of love.